There are so many of us, we are walking empty. That thing has been taken. That woman here, what is son? We're going to say to God, you say, Father, Father, the glory of my inception, during my creation, that has been taken away. Father, restore it to fulfillment. In the name of Jesus. Has been stolen. Father, in the name of Jesus, let there be divine restoration. Let there be divine restoration. Let there be divine restoration. For in Jesus' precious name, not their God. They will work strong and do what? And do exploit. There are so many of us. We are tired of the life we are living in our homes. And there are so many of us, spiritually speaking, you are dead. And when you are spiritually dead, you cannot dine with Jesus. He said those who are going to worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. You can't come in a physical flesh, in a physical form, and dine with Jesus and get something with him. No, you can't get something from him. Now, let's be in the spirit realm now. Begin to look and challenge into your life. That the storm that has been waging war against your life. And that Jesus is sleeping in your boat. And the devil has been cutting away with all your clothes. They have been throwing it in the sea. Then can you call on that father that is sleeping? Because it was when they called unto him, he was in the ship. He was in that boat. The agenda of the devil for the boat is for that boat to capsize. But Jesus has said, before your boat begin to sail, he said, the thought I have for you all is of good and not what? And not of evil, for you to have an expected end. By the time they come to the thinking that in the storm of this boat, then they call unto him, but they have already wasted so many things that they carried. And he said, he made a pronouncement. He said, peace be still. And lo, it was still. What kind of storm have you been experiencing in your homes, in your life? The Lord is addressing them today. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Only if you can tap with Jesus in your life that is sleeping and tell it to him, because he is there and he's willing to do it, that Baba, may you come to my aid and rescue me from the pit of demons. Because there are demons. There are demons working against your home. That your academic stagnancy, it is the work of the demons. That emotion you are experiencing in your spiritual realm, it is as a result of what? Conclusion from the demons. And these are the people who want to fight against. Because he said we wrestle not against the what? But against principalities and powers. So in high places, there are principalities and powers. Let me cite a story of a guy. So that you know how to do. When they gave birth to this boy, they said the king in their vicinity, he went to go and see the boy. Wherever anywhere I do cite an instance of this issue. And at the end of the day, the Lord has been so good to this boy. And after the boy finished university, he was sent to Dubai just to go and enjoy himself for a while before he come and assume the duty that he was doing. And there is a place they used to call it Safari Desert there. And they will tell you that don't pass beyond this jurisdiction. Because if you pass above this point, he will not be able to help you. I don't know the spirit that entered this man. And he was driving. Then he drove above the limitation. And that was the end of his life. By the time they could rescue him, because they have to call the body for all this ambulance and so many things. Before he was rescued, he was dead. Don't you is no left. Who has made a pronouncement for you to be dead before your glory comes? Is it over your children? Is it over your wife? Is it over your husband? We are going to pray and tell it. But let me tell you, they will finish everything in the spiritual realm. They will finish the whole calculation even before you come. And we want to what? We want to wage war against every spiritual influences that is fighting against your success. It is not of God for you to be stagnant. That's never the plan of God for your life. The plan of God initially is for you to be productive and to be fruitful. Because that was the blessing he rained on you. He said, be ye fruitful and what? And multiply. But in the long run, the devil was very smart. Then he was like, if these spirits being kind of people begin to multiply and flourish in the head, then his own is built. I hope I'm understanding. When the Lord created the whole thing, you know this man called Irawawuro was sent out from heaven, right? Into the earth. And when they came to this earth, they said the earth is void. It's void and it's full of darkness, right? What is that thing that is void in your life? It is Satan. And you want to speak light to it. Because it said the light that shineth in the darkness, and darkness will not comprehend it. And Jesus is the light. Say, Jesus is the light in my life.
Jesus is the light of my life.
Jesus is the light in my life.
Jesus is the light in my life.
And during the creation of the whole thing, there was one thing that Jesus said. When he wanted to create everything, he said, let there be light, because he cannot walk in the darkness. So for you to dine with Jesus, there is need for light to penetrate into your soul, so that you can come forth